Due to missing and murdered Indigenous women continuing to be a prevalent issue in the present day, the work of the National Inquiry is not enough. This issue needs to be properly addressed and dealt with from all branches of government. Criminals who commit crimes against Aboriginal women are infringing on their constitutional rights. The Thunder Bay Police Chief infringed on Aboriginal rights by treating investigations involving Indigenous women differently from that of other victims. By failing to prevent and perform an adequate investigation of crimes against Indigenous peoples, the Canadian state is in breach of the peace agreement, one of the agreements made on the Two-Row Wampum Belt. Indigenous peoples lack investment as the monetary system was introduced by European settlers. Education is something to be feared, as the residential school system thought to marginalize First Nations groups. This leaves Indigenous peoples with little or no entities to appeal to when government representatives are not fulfilling their job requirements and fail to protect Aboriginal reserves. Indigenous peoples are entitled to occupy and use the land, however, this does not confer ownership. As a result, the onus of duty to regulate security to prevent women from disappearing becomes unclear when government representatives fail to protect wards of the state. The mistakes made by the government representatives do not cause direct harm to Aboriginal peoples. However, without being addressed properly, there is a strong likelihood that all government representatives who do not make steps towards reconciliation are contributing to the ongoing issue. If the Indian Act was implemented for the purposes of making Indigenous peoples wards of the state to protect Euro-Canadian state from Indigenous ideology, who is supposed to protect Indigenous people from external threats, especially when those threats arise from the actions of government representatives?